In this training video for Sage X3, we're going to take a look at how to drop an entire folder from the X3 SQL database. Within the SQL database, you have the database set up with schemas. Each folder is a schema. So on the left you see we have prod dot and table names. And then you'll have X3 dot table names. In this example, we just have two folders in here. So, when the database is created by X3, it is created initially with the SA password that you enter in the console. Then from there, it is created. Each folder has its own username, which is the folder name, and a login, which is a I guess secret password, but Sage uses the same one everywhere. You don't get to choose it. And I can't really divulge that over the internet, but you can contact me if you need any help with that. So it is possible really to log into anybody's database if you know that password. So we need to drop tables, views, and sequences. So when X3 creates these schemas for the folder in the database, it creates all three of those: tables, views, and sequences. Now sequences are always kept track of, but they're not necessarily used by X3. You can set up X3 to use the sequences on the tables for sequence counters, for example, like sorter or anything like that. In addition, you want to drop the usernames and the schema itself. Now the whole purpose of this is if you have some kind of problem with the database and you need to, let's say, re-import a folder completely clean with no existing components. So that's what we're going to do here. So what I have is I have three select statements. These select statements are going to query the database by the schema name to create the tables. The results they're going to create are going to be the SQL statements then to drop all the tables, views, and sequences. So you can see this is set up with the schema or folder name here. It uses that ID. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to run this. So you can see it created these tables, if you will, or data sets, which are SQL statements themselves. So here I'm going to copy and create a new query and then execute that. Now you want to make sure you're in the right place, that you're not in the wrong database in a production environment or anything like that. So I definitely am not in that situation here. Let's see, just double check. And execute. Now I'll grab the next data set, create a new query. And the next one. Alright, so now my tables, views, and sequences are gone. Just going to close all these out. The next step is to get all my user accounts out. Alright, so I've expanded under my database, my X3 database. We have, you can see the users. There's prod users, X3 users. So we're going to start by, and then we have the roles in here. You see prod and X3, it creates all these. And the schemas, prod and X3. So I'm going to start by deleting the prod users. We don't want to delete the schema yet. That's the report user. Delete the roles. And hopefully we can delete our schema. If we've deleted our schema, that means that we've done everything. So that's the start and the finish of the process. We're now free to import a new folder, and there shouldn't be any existing settings or tables or anything to deal with. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, you can contact me, and I can help you out. Thanks.